All right, thanks for joining us this morning, everyone. I'm going to get started with our energy efficiency programs for commercial customers webinar. So many of you were invited to today's webinar because you are a member of the San Diego Regional Green Business Network. At the beginning of this year, the network transitioned to the San Diego Green Building Council, having previously been funded by an SDG&E program run by the Center for Sustainable Energy. The San Diego Green Building Council has worked with businesses, business improvement districts, and Chamber of Commerce, providing information on sustainable practices to businesses within San Diego County. So this seemed like the perfect home for the network. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and collaborate to transform the built environment towards true sustainability. And we're here to harness our expertise to offer education, tools, and tips to the business community. The Regional Green Business Network's goal has always been to support businesses to operate more efficiently, cause less waste, and provide a healthier indoor environment for your employees and clients. The way the San Diego Green Building Council intends to support these goals is by providing educational content like today's webinar, and also with information on best practices. We also intend to provide networking opportunities as well as site visits to help you determine areas for improvement. Once in-person events are deemed safe, we'll be able to do all of that, of course. So we have a committee to help you all come together to support each other in this work. And we're also looking for folks from this group, especially, who would be interested in joining that committee. And I'll have a link to that interest form later in our slideshow. So the question is, why are we doing this? And why is it important that businesses like yours are doing what you can to be more green? The reason we have these goals is to support the efforts of climate action plans across the county by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Our buildings, manufacturing, water use, waste generation, transportation are all emitters. And being able to reduce these emissions through efficiency measures are how we can meet climate action plan goals. The non-residential as well as commercial and business community has a large role to play in meeting these goals. As you just saw, one of the local strategies identified in the City of San Diego's CAP is energy efficient buildings. That will be the focus of our webinar today, reducing a business's operational costs through energy efficiency measures, such as upgrading lighting, controls, heating and cooling, and HVAC are all great ways to be a sustainable business and save money in the process. We'll be hearing about two programs that help commercial ratepayers implement these types of energy efficiency measures, and you'll have the opportunity to ask them questions as well. So please enter your questions in the Q&A and we'll get to them at the end of the presentation. I'd like to introduce our presenters for today. First up, we have Andrew from TRC Companies, and then second, we'll have Corey with Willdan Energy Solutions. So right now, I'd like to hand it over to Andrew, and let me stop sharing my screen.
Good morning, everyone. Colleen, can you hear me? Am I good? Perfect. All right, good morning, everybody. And thanks, Colleen, for the introduction. My name is Andrew Guerra, and I'm one of 3 local outreach representatives with TRC. We're super proud to launch the Comprehensive Energy Management Solutions Program, abbreviated CEMS for short, which is designed to offer you cost-effective electric and gas savings through energy efficiency measures. So a little bit about TRC. We are a global tech-enabled engineering and consulting firm. We serve markets ranging from power, transportation, government, water, all with sustainability and the environment in mind and focused. Within the energy industry, we implement various utility programs throughout the country and the state. We're really excited to help launch this brand new program in San Diego. Take a lot of the lessons we've learned in other parts of the state and country and help out here and learn a bit more about San Diego and how we can best serve it. So the CEMS program is designed to help commercial customers with a monthly demand over 20 kW in all of San Diego County, and just a little bit of South Orange County. The following sectors are excluded from our program, which include the Port Tidelands, public institutions, which also includes federal, state, and public education. Private education does qualify, and we are not, we're not active in the industrial and the agricultural sectors. But I know that can be confusing, especially for customers that might serve a little bit of both. If you're not sure, just let us know, and we'll check for you, and we'll make sure you're eligible. And if you're not, we'll help point you in the right direction. So our program is just really redesigned from the ground up. Like I said, we've kind of taken a lot of our lessons learned from other programs in the state and the country, and we've developed a swath of options for you in the CEMS program. The first is our project management concierge support. So we really want to lighten the burden of paperwork, help you, figure out which pathway of participation is best for you. We'll talk to you early and learn about your project and figure out, should you participate via this path or that path. And we'll also just kind of get a look at your project and figure out, what's the most advantageous way to tackle this. And we'll help you out from just A to Z related to your project. Second is our customized outreach and technical services support. So we really want to help develop a customized incentive for you, designed around you, financial criteria for projects. We'll cater that to your specific needs, and we'll also help identify energy efficiency opportunity at your site. If you're not sure, if you're confused, or if you just need some guidance, just reach out to us. We're happy to get on site and help identify ways you can save money and energy. Third is our program portal. So we've redesigned a program portal here for you, simplified an application process. You're not required to submit an email with all of your materials. It's very streamlined. And then innovative solutions. So we want to understand your challenges, help figure out how we can design an incentive for you. We'll work with all parties involved with your project. If you're a tenant, we'll talk to your landlord, vice versa. We just want to find a way to work together and help you implement your project. And then our Trade Pro network is offered here as a link to provide you with professionals that can help partner with you, develop and implement projects, and just develop unique solutions that are specific to your challenges. And lastly, our time and financial benefits. We really want to help you get money in your pocket right now, especially as things are starting to reopen. We want to help you with that, the social investment of your property as well, the sustainability aspect of it. And this is a public resource for you. You pay into the public goods charge at the end of your bill. And just know that that's providing funding for our program, which in turn is designed to be your program. So we have a handful of business types that we have that we're targeting right now via some marketing campaigns. We're focusing on these business types here: grocery, supermarkets, office buildings, retail stores. And we have some material that's going to be going out to these customers. If you're interested, or if you haven't received anything, please feel free to sign up on our website, which I'll provide a link for at the end of this webinar. But just stay tuned and be on the lookout for some communication from us. So we have two basic paths of participating in our program: our fast track, otherwise known as a deemed rebate, deemed incentives, and our pre-approval path, which is more customized and designed to help you for maybe a little bit more comprehensive or robust energy savings projects. Our fast track opportunities here are designed around food service, hot water, HVAC, process refrigeration, and lighting. And these are a variety of measures that is paid on a per unit replaced. So if you go and install a brand new griddle, you'll get some dollars instantly back for installing that griddle. You have to just submit a receipt and proof of equipment installation within 90 days. But if you're not sure if that equipment qualifies, if you've got questions, just reach out to us. We're happy to take a look at your equipment. Happy to help you out ahead of time, just to make sure that what you do decide to install does qualify. So we've taken a look and here and we've put together a list of rebates and equipment that does qualify in our program. This is just a glimpse of what's available. There's certainly a lot more, and I don't want to I didn't want to throw in a slide here with all kinds of words on it, but we do have incentives related to broilers, ovens, griddles, fryers. There's plenty more. Take a look at our website or just reach out to us and we'll walk you through what's available. Lighting, same thing. We've got some LED options that are available for rebates right now. We do have, if you've got a very unique lighting situation or lighting project, just reach out to us and we'll try to help design an incentive that's curated for that specific project. Hot water and HVAC are also big opportunities that we're targeting at the moment. We really want to help folks that are replacing water heaters and boilers, and also PTAC and heat pumps. So the takeaway here is that our rebates are paid on a dollar per dollar basis on a 1-for-1 unit change out. No pre-approval is required, so just reach out to us, tell us about what you're going to be doing. We'll help walk you through the application. We just want to really make the application simple and the process easy for you. You have 90 days to submit paperwork or an invoice once it's complete. And for the full list of rebates and incentives, just click on this link here, which will go out to you shortly. The second path is our pre-approval customized pathway. So if your project isn't on the fast track list, you can apply for a custom incentive. These are for those that are a little bit more comprehensive, and we recognize that because of the how complex they might be, we want to work with you, your contractors, preferred vendors, and any other party to help develop savings calculations, sustainability reports, and just help you verify that the savings are realized. So we'll go in there, we'll talk to your folks, we'll help you out. We'll design calculations that demonstrate to your decision makers that these energy savings will be apparent and they will be realized. The process certainly has a few more steps than the fast track rebate path. But we understand that. We want to help you through that. We will take care of a lot of that for you. But the main takeaway here is just talk to us early and talk to us often so that we can help trim down that timeline. So just a quick takeaway on pre-approval custom pathway. You do need that pre-approval before purchasing and installing. Projects are designed to demonstrate reliable and cost-effective energy savings potential. We'll back that with calculations showing that, hey, this is a real project. This is how it's going to save energy. And the incentives do range for these types of projects, anywhere between 3 cents to 20 cents per kilowatt hour and 30 cents to $2 per therm. That just depends on the project size, the amount of savings. Like I said, if you have other hurdles, if you have payback criteria that needs to be met, just tell us about that and we'll take a look at that and help design this specific incentive to meet the needs of that project. I mentioned that I'm one of 3 account managers, so I'd like to just take this time to introduce the other 2, Isabella Rodriguez and Adam Montgomery. We are supported by a team of highly skilled engineers and operations professionals that will also champion your projects. And we're all local to San Diego and have experience managing energy efficiency programs. So if you give us a call, you might talk to somebody on our team. These are the faces of the team, and hopefully you get to meet our operations and engineering teams as well. So just as a quick recap, our program is designed to help fit the needs of your business. We are here to help bring our experience implementing programs throughout the state. We strive to make the process quicker, especially on the approval side. We want to help you identify energy savings opportunities, worked with other programs, we've worked with other businesses. We want to learn about what your challenges are so that we can help you, reduce operating costs. We found that by installing more energy efficiency equipment, that can lead to reducing operating costs. We've also found that across other programs, improved energy efficiency processes helps improve product quality. So we think that could also help your business in that respect. And from a sustainability perspective, we really want to help you meet your energy, water, waste goals, sustainability goals. And we think that energy efficiency can really help get you there. We think that can really help you achieve those goals. And we want to learn about those goals as well. Lastly, our project management support's here to help you with your project. We want to understand your challenges and we'll follow with customized tailored solutions to help your project and help you get some money to get your project started. So my next slide has our contact information. Please just reach out to us and talk to us about your project or your need. We can't wait to collaborate and work together, and we're really looking forward to helping you save money, save energy, save money, and get some rebates. This is my contact info above, and right below my email address there, you'll see our general program phone number and our general email, as well as our website at the bottom. So if you'd like to sign up for our newsletters, check out that website. If you want to just poke around our website and see what other offerings are available, just feel free to take a look. And with that, I will hand it back to Colleen.
Thanks, Andrew. We got a couple questions in the chat, so I was wondering if we could just address those now, if you don't mind. The first one is if you could just recap the eligibility, what project types and sizes would qualify for your program.
Yeah, so our program serves commercial customers that have a monthly demand over 20 kW. If you're not certain, just reach out to us. We'll look that up. We'll use your account number and verify eligibility via our access to SDG&E's database. So I understand, though, sometimes you may think you're industrial and maybe you operate in a commercial building or something like that. That may be a gray area in which just reach out to us, talk to us, and we'll help figure that out for you.
Super. And someone wanted to ask where the funding for these programs, the incentives, come from.
So we are funded by SDG&E. We have a contract to implement the large commercial program. That money comes from the public goods charge that is listed at the end of all ratepayers' bills.
Super. And then someone was also asking what programs are available for projects under 20 kW. That will be our next speaker, who's actually not on the line yet. He should be here at 9:30, and we'll hear about the programs that they're running. One other question for you, Andrew. Is it available for government properties?
Unfortunately not. The utilities are all going through a solicitation phase right now, in which they are farming out a lot of their third-party incentive programs depending on the sectors. This particular program serves the commercial, but there will be programs soon that serve the federal, state, agriculture, multifamily, et cetera. So we're in an interesting time right now in which the CPUC is requiring the investor-owned utilities to distribute out their third-party incentive programs to other companies. We're part of this first new wave. We won this contract last year, and we were scheduled to kick off this year. So the market's changing a bit, and that's why I say reach out to us, talk to us, tell us about your project. We'll learn about you. We'll learn about your what program you qualify for, and we can kind of help direct you in the right direction. When there is a federal program, that information will be released by SDG&E, and at that point, you should be able to participate via that program.
Sorry, I forgot I muted myself. Thanks for answering those questions. Really appreciate that. We'll have time for questions at the end of the presentation as well. So if there's anything else that comes up for folks before the end of the hour, hang on to them and we can get to those. I'm going to launch the presentation slides for the next part while we wait for our presenter to hop on. 1 second while I do that. Do you mind taking down your screen share, Andrew?
Sure.
Thanks. So the second program is the small commercial program. And so that one we'll skip the introductions. I'll have Corey introduce himself when he comes on. This one is similar, working on comprehensive integrated energy efficiency programs, including demand response. And for customers that have a total maximum monthly demand of 20 kW or less. So this is, again, kind of part of the overall programming that SDG&E is doing, and it's been broken down into these two separate programs for the small commercial and the larger commercial. So this is a quick overview of the commercial market. And so kind of why they've broken it down into this like demand cutoff is, 85% of their of SDG&E's commercial market is small businesses. And that's fairly indicative kind of across the region for San Diego, that we are largely comprised of these kind of small to medium-sized businesses. And so the takeaway they say is serving these hard to reach customers requires overcoming unique challenges. And so kind of getting into what those challenges are, and I think that's partly why they're doing the outreach to this group, is to find inroads into communicating with smaller businesses in the region, like the ones in our regional green business network. And part of why we're using these two programs as a way for the Green Building Council to launch the San Diego Regional Green Business Network here under our umbrella is because we want to be offering energy efficiency information and best practices, and having incentives for them makes it easier for small businesses to start implementing those changes. Sorry, I see a raised hand, Katie. I'm going to unmute you if you'd like to speak your question. Hold on one moment. Katie, you can speak.
Just checking on this one as well. This is also for just commercial, not industrial or public.
Right, yeah, so not the municipal or the agricultural. This one, again, kind of, I think those areas are going to be falling into other programs.
Thank you.
In possible later phases. Yeah, and someone asked if slides will be sent out. Andrew has confirmed that we can share his slides afterward, and I'll be checking in with Corey after the presentation. We are recording it, so we'll have that available, linked to our San Diego Regional Green Business page on our website. Let me just quickly maybe share those resources with you now while I have your attention. 1 second. Let me just open that up. Sorry, now I can't find my little green button to share. Okay. So the web page I was talking about is sd-gbc.org/green_business. And we have a sign up sheet where you can, a page on our website where you can sign up for the San Diego Regional Green Business Network newsletter. And that's where we let folks know about today's program, and where we'll let folks know about future programs as they come up. We have the committee form where you can indicate your interest in working on our Green Business Committee, which helps put together programming. It'll help put together networking events as we are able to do those sorts of things in person. And help drive the direction of the San Diego Regional Green Business Network. So we're really looking to the community to help support this, as we do with a lot of our other programs. like our residential committee and our Living Future Collaborative and things like that. So please, let me I can put the links to those in the chat because I know sometimes those are hard to note down. One second, and I'll pop those in for you. Okay, so this is the volunteer interest form. And if you want to get onto the newsletter, let me just put that in here for you as well. And then lastly, I'll put in our website. And you can always reach us through our email, greenbiz@sd-gbc.org as well. So we can always answer questions, or if you missed any of the links, or there's another question that you have. Let me now, looks like Corey is on. I will move you to presenter mode. One second. Okay, Corey, you should be able to unmute yourself. Let me put your slides back up on the screen. Are you able to unmute? Or maybe I can unmute you for you. Let me see. There we go.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
One second while I get your slide back up for folks. We're on the program description rationale page where shows the challenges.
Okay.
Can you, oh, sorry, I haven't shared it yet.
All right. Okay.
Can you see the screen?
No, I cannot,
Okay.
but I pulled up the presentation so I can follow along. So good morning, everyone. My name is Corey Carter, and it's K-O-R-Y, Carter, K-A-R-T-E-R, and that's kcarter@willdan.com, just to give everybody that information. You can always reach out to me anytime for any questions, or I think might fit into our small commercial program. So you guys already kind of got started here, Colleen, and thank you so much for.
Just did the program description page, the first one, and we're on the second one, which is the program rationale with the pie chart.
Okay, so SDG&E believes that 85% of its customers are under this 20 kW range, and that's commercial customers. So as now, is anybody able to speak as I'm presenting and have questions as I go, Colleen?
People are putting them in the Q&A box and in the chat, and so I will hang on to them until you're done, or if you would prefer, I can always break in and ask and let you know I see a question come up.
So the 20 kW and under, the max monthly demand, is, a lot of times they consider it also a hard to reach customer, English as a second language, and in kind of challenged areas, also as a big part of our program, kind of reaching out to people that haven't done these energy efficiency measures yet. So go on to the next page, I think.
Okay, objectives.
Okay, or objectives. Okay, so here's the big thing for all of us. The net electric savings in kilowatt hours. I mean, this is the total, this is what we're trying to reach in the small commercial program over the next 3 years. So it's a huge number. And we really believe we can reach these numbers, you know, one small business at a time. So that's why I'm actually not on the webinar today. I'm in the field now about 12 hours a day running around, and you know, we really are trying to just get volume and customers excited and educate the customers on this new program. It did just start in January. So our net demand reduction of KW is 15,977. Net gas savings, therms, as you see here. Okay. Well, improve the EE penetration in the property management market is a big one for us. We really believe that property managers and management companies have a hold on a lot of these tiny strip malls and smaller customers that we really need to reach. Go ahead, you can move on to the next one. I'm sorry, I'm going to blast through this. I'm on the side of the road. And okay, let's go to program matrix.
So we're looking at the program metrics page, which has a table at the bottom with the gross impacts.
Yes, absolutely. An online platform tracks program progress and provides a clear, detailed insight to the program status by capturing the following KPI: savings to goal, TRC, budget spent, savings to budget alignment, past inspections, and so on and so forth. I don't know how much you guys want to go over these numbers, but as you can see in the chart below, here's what we're expecting to do and for the next 3 years. Now, they are going to bump us up to a 4th year if we can meet these goals. And pretty ambitious goals, let me tell you. Okay, move to the next one. Program delivery, target market, commercial customers with a total maximum monthly demand of 20 kW or less, i.e. small, hard to reach businesses. Here's the requirements. Have an active SDG&E electric or natural gas account. Have the total peak demand of 20 kW or less across premise addresses. Pay the public purpose program surcharge, which is on everybody's SDG&E bill, on the account where the energy efficiency equipment is to be installed. And these customers are defined as commercial by their North American Industrial Classification Systems code, are not located in the Port of Tidelands areas of San Diego, which is a lot of our military areas. Also are not applying to more than one California Energy Efficiency Incentive or rebate program for the same measure. Obviously, double dipping we're watching out for. Okay, next. Program delivery. Small commercial program offers a full range of measures, including but not limited to. And let me just go ahead and say before we go down this list, at this time we have LED lighting and lighting controls. And because we're a brand new program, we are working on getting the HVAC and the refrigeration measures and also hot water heating measures. At this time with LEDs and lighting, if anybody does have a project that they are looking to get done in the next 3 months, it would be LED lighting. And you could go ahead and give me a call. The best way to get a project approved is shoot me over the address, shoot me over the business name and account number, and I can verify through SDG&E's database if you guys do qualify. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is really just Willdan. Go ahead and scan through to page 11 if you could. And here's just some basic program marketing. Okay, and page 12. And we are offering and go to page 13 also. Oh, at the bottom of page 12 is a very important link to SDG&E Small Commercial Program. That's where you're going to see Willdan, our company, and in conjunction with SDG&E on this program. Now go to page 13, Colleen, if you would. This is a part of our do-it-yourself offering. A lot of times there will be cost for installation, but this is one way we found that we're going to deliver product to the customer. And it seems like these products could be easily done by the customer or a maintenance guy that works there, or a clerk. So LED tubes, LED screw-in lamps, low flow faucet, low flow shower heads, and smart power strips. This is something that we at Willdan would supply to the customer, and then we'd come back and give them about 15 to 30 days to install it from delivery. And we come back into our post inspection, make sure that they put the lamp where they said they were going to put it, or where they agreed upon putting it. So this is kind of a cost-effective way of getting some of these very small businesses, mom and pop shops, to cut all costs. This would be a no-cost option for them because we're eliminating the labor. So it's something we're really working hard on at this time. Okay, well, you can go to the next page, 14. And you kind of get the gist of it. And so like I said, for any questions or answers, you guys just let me know. And once again, it's Corey Carter at kcarter@Willdan if you needed any assistance. Thank you, Colleen.
Yeah, Corey, this looks like the small commercial program. Maybe I copied the link incorrectly, but oops. That page is not coming up. Is it still in the works, or do we just maybe have it written down wrong?
You know, everything with a small commercial program right now is in works. Gotcha. We are on a daily mission to work with SDG&E and try to get more measures out. And it's been challenging. Let me just say that, but it's been really well. We work really well with SDG&E. They're wonderful. So if it's not coming up just now, it's probably in the works. But you can always go to sdg&e.com, go into the business section, and then they will have a kind of another section off to the left. I'm seeing it in my mind, but a small commercial program should be on the first or second opening page when you get to SDG&E's website. Hold
on. Okay. We had another question just clarifying the port tidelines. I don't know if you know off the top of your head, but small businesses in the port's jurisdiction, are those also, is this program applicable to them, or are they also outside the program?
That's a great question. So we're having an issue of defining some of these little pocket areas, because you could be right next to the port tideline, but there could be a tiny little business that will be able to apply and will be, approved. So the next best thing is, if you do have a business like this and you can't find the answer from SDG&E's website, you could contact me, shoot me over the business name, address, and account number, and I can verify for you if it's approved or not. The Port Thailand is so massive in San Diego, because we have so much military and commerce. We've noticed just because you're on the water doesn't mean you're not approved. So yeah, I mean, that's the best way I could answer that.
Okay,
Sorry,
thank
it's not
you.
totally clear. we're still working on some of these things with SDG&E and trying to open up more areas. But yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Let me just look here for any other questions. Someone had asked if slides will be sent out afterwards. I hadn't asked you yet to confirm. Is that something that we can do?
Yeah, we could send out a few of these slides. I would have to get some verification through SDG&E on some of their numbers. I know they're really protective of whatever data and the program data, but yeah, we could definitely send at least I'm thinking about half these slides out. Not a problem.
Okay, yeah, so we're recording the session as well, so we can also have that as a resource for folks. There was a kind of a follow-up comment to the question about port jurisdiction, the port is not only military installation, so perhaps there is some confusion over their jurisdiction. If the company is interested in helping to promote to port tenants, please reach out to, and I can give you Renee's email address.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
Oh, it looks like it's public, so it's, yeah, I'll email it to you.
Great.
Cool. Okay, and I don't see any other questions. Any questions for Andrew or Corey while we have them? You can pop it in either the Q&A or in the chat, or raise your hand and I can unmute you. What's the most popular measure so far?
To the small commercial program?
For either of you, I think it would be applicable.
Okay. Well, for us,
I'll let you go first, Corey.
Oh, thank you so much, Andrew. Yeah, for us right now, it is the 4-foot T8 transition from fluorescent to LED tube. It's something that we have approved right now, and especially in the DIY also. So we can supply the 4-foot T8 tube for you if the small commercial company is approved by SDG&E under that 20 kW. Yeah. So that's the most popular measure we have at this time.
Thanks.
Ours also is the 4-foot LED tube. And we've also gotten a good amount of interest on food service equipment as well. So food service and LEDs.
Super, let me see. Yeah, I don't have any more questions in the Q&A. I don't see anything in the chat. Give folks one more minute to pop in with any final questions. If either of you want to kind of close this out, feel free.
I would say the main takeaway for our program is just reach out to us if you have any questions. You know, if you're not sure about eligibility, like Corey said, just reach out to us because there seems to be a lot of anomalies as well. You know, something might look like it's industrial, but it's actually commercial, vice versa. So just talk to us. We're more than happy to just have a conversation with you as a starting point.
Thanks.
Yeah, great point, Andrew. That's exactly right. Reach out to us at any time. You know, give us a chance to try to help you out. And then if even at first, if you don't come up in my database, I still can reapply to SDG&E and, you know, try to put the extra effort in getting some of these measures taken care of for you.
Thank you.
Thank you
And
so much, you guys, for your time.
One final question did come in. How long are these programs supposed to run?
Ours, if I may speak up first, ours is a 3-year with contention of a 4th and a 5th year.
And ours is the same.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you both for your time to talk about your programs. And thanks everyone for joining us today. Hopefully I'll see you at our next San Diego Regional Green Business Network webinar. Take care.
Thank you, Colleen.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Colleen. Bye, everyone.